हेलो माय डियर स्टूडेंट्स, आई होप आप सभी लोग गुड स्पिरिट्स में होंगे, फैंटास्टिक होंगे. सो माई सेल्फ साकेत साहू and I'm your physics faculty in Extramarks. So basically today we are going to start our basically the JEE physics orientation session, and in this session what basically we are going to study or we are going to discuss is about the various program features which Extramarks is basically providing to you students, and a wonderful orientation in which we will discuss all aspects of your subject as well as on your personal note, all the kinds of things, okay, in context of your study. Okay, so let's start. There are wonderful features which we are going to study first. So what does the Extramarks offer? Let's understand this thing. So basically सबसे पहले आपको देख रहा है यहाँ पर grade specific courses for classes 6 to 12 with respect to board, CBSE, ICC, JEE and NEET. So in this program we are going to offer you all sorts of courses regarding all the competitive exams like JEE, NEET as well as all the CBSE classes, okay, and ranging from class from 6 to basically 12th. Okay, the next basic feature is all the subject based concepts are taught thoroughly, and this is the prime feature. All the faculties are highly qualified and highly designated in their positions, so they are going to deliver all the lectures in a very efficient manner. Okay, the next feature which is seeing, and all the teaching is being done through various multimedia animations. The basically teaching work is completely interactive, which will bring definitely to you a great impact on your mind through all the learning slides. Okay. Next, basically students are also provided with homework and worksheet after each session. This is the most basic thing. Let me confirm you one important thing, that these are the pre and post features of your study. Basically, whenever you study, whenever you opt for such institution or such product, it gives you a multifaceted growth in all your adventures. Okay, so basically next next feature is wonderful, providing experience of real classroom. See, Extramark is extremely focused on providing a student very highly interactive approach so that they can grow into their subjects and grow a good hold on their subjects. And for that, we have introduced a whole lot of features like student can interact with the teachers using their microphone, and this is the basic feature of the portal, in which the portal, if you opt for this program, the kind of classroom approach which you will feel, the kind of portal approach which you will feel, it will withhold these important things like there is a feature of interacting with the teachers using their microphone. So that means there is no passive talking, there is complete active talking also. You can directly interact with the teacher itself and you can ask all sorts of doubts. Okay, great. Now students can chat with the teacher and place their query. If someone is not really interested in talking to teacher, he can directly just place the query. It can directly go up to the experts and it will get you soluted. Thirdly, student can also use raise your hand options to ask question. Such a multi-variety approach. You can also raise your hand just similar to your offline coaching so that you can get a complete feel of the rigorous program going on. Now you can also, there are multiple basically also weekly texts which are designed by expert academics. Test your preparedness and get real-time performance analytics. There is a wonderful feature of performance analytics. So once you have been taught the subject, you are given a particular test in which you analyze your performance, you score well or not so well, then that performance is gone to the academic expert and the counselor, which actually is responsible for the students to motivate and persuade them to excel into their subjects. So there is a wonderful approach. Now also access classes from both Extramarks app and web portal. So technologically wise, Extramarks is completely overwhelmed, and we are having a student can actually approach to the content from all the two sides, like from web portal also and from Extramarks app also. So these are the basic program features. Now moving ahead, my dear students, these are the after the class features, wonderful features, and what is basically required to a student or for a student after the class is over. So there are three important things required. First of all, he should have a good access to the content, whatever he has studied, whatever the teacher has taught through their PPTs, he needs that. Secondly, he needs the homework, because if homework is not given, things are not going to perform. Okay. And third is worksheet. So these are the three major features of after the class, including in the umbrella of after the class features. So first of all, studying about the content, every student given a very huge access to the huge repository of Extramarks question bank. Actually, we are having a whole thousands and lakhs of questions bank in our repository server. So you can have access to that, and you can fetch down any number of questions and solve any number of questions and get up to optimum level. The second important feature which we are going to provide you, after every session you are being provided with the homework from the faculty, and you have to do that homework compulsorily in 24 hours format, otherwise it will not be evaluated. Okay, my dear students. The third important feature is your worksheets. You have been given a consolidated worksheets of 30-40 questions or 20 questions, which you can practice as a real-time paper or real-time exam. Okay, so these are the multiple features of your Extramarks curriculum. Then moving ahead, my dear students, this is the sort of one slide over the homework. See, if you do the homework after 24 hours, you will not be evaluated, and you can never get a real-time response of your performance. So this is the barricade which Extramarks is putting over the student, on the moral of a student, so that he is compelled to do the homework after end of the 24 hours format only. This is the basic thing. Okay, so this is all about, this is the interface which it looks like. There are multiple options: assigned, submitted. You can upload the homework here, and you can download the homework from here, such as it is given that it is periodic properties here. You can download the homework from here, and you can upload your completed homework here. So this is the way which goes hand in hand for the student and faculty as well. So again, the concept of worksheet is there. See here, assigned worksheet, it is given to you. You can just download from here, and you have to upload that worksheet with whatever you have done if faculty asks, and if you want to get evaluated in a better way, so you have to upload your worksheets from here, and it can be evaluated further. Okay, that's great feature. So a very overwhelming features are there. After the class features are there. Then next, coming to the weekly test and recorded lecture, this also plays a very cardinal role in the upliftment of the intellect of the student. So basically, there are multiple plethora of weekly tests which are being held, and there are recorded lectures. All the lectures which are being streamed to you in the live form are actually recorded in the server, and they are being made available to you, so that you do not miss any important thing. And if you wish to recall the things, if you wish to revisit the things in the same manner, so you actually get the same feel at each and every moment or any time of the day or night, anytime you want. Okay, so this is the basically weekly test feature and recorded lecture features. So you can see the basically weekly test series written over here. This is the kind of interface which you will feel on the portal or on the app. Physics, chemistry, math, you can actually have access to the recorded sessions from here. Okay, so wonderful. This is a wonderful feature. Okay, you can also fetch all the recorded lectures from the server. Next, moving ahead, guys, my dear students, there are the concept of lecture notes. You can see the lecture notes are all simultaneously uploaded with the session for your convenience. All the sorts of the things which teacher scribbles in the board, all the sorts of the important concept which teacher scribbles on the whiteboard or on the live portal gets recorded, and they are being transferred to you via the lecture notes format. Okay, you can also fetch the actual lecture notes from there, just as if it is given over here. Okay, you can just fetch it from here. That's great, wonderful feature. That's great, my dear student. Moving ahead, there are good important things. They have been consolidated in the form of some bullet points. Let's see, the students enrolled will have access to all the JEE long-term live. So this is the wonderful feature. All the students which are getting enrolled can have JEE long-term live features in their hands, in the tip of their hands. The second feature comes is that sessions available on our JEE test prep app. This already I have told you. The third important feature is on every Sunday, weekly test per subject will be conducted for the students on the JEE test prep app itself. I have already told you all the weekly tests are being held regularly. Then third important thing is like this. This is the portal. In this format, you can Extramarks session after attend live class after every expert faculty. This is the kind of interface which is being provided to you. Then moving ahead, this is another interface. After giving the weekly test, your test is being evaluated, your worksheets are being evaluated, and instant real-time response and scores with a very graphical approach is being provided to you, and in which you can actually understand what is your score, what are your correct answer, what are your incorrect answer, and where the mistakes have occurred, basically, so that you do not lag behind while analyzing your preparations. Okay, that's great. And the third important thing is you can have all the Extramarks session schedule here. It will be actually in the format of given live. Okay, suppose if the session is going to be live in within 5 minutes, it gives you notification so that you do not miss your important lecture notes, okay, or lectures. Now guys, there are some general multiple various question which books we are going to follow, sir. In physics generally it is being asked which books are you going to follow. So basically according to me the most important thing is that first of all you should attend all the lectures properly and all the concepts are being taught in the class. Secondly, you should, for the proper systematic development, you should follow the Extramarks modules, and you should also do all the exercises of Extramarks module which will be provided to you. And then if you are being exhausted by that, then I'll suggest you some important good books. Like you can for basic preparation you can follow H.C. Verma. Okay, this is the evergreen book. H.C. Verma is the best book for the JEE aspirant, and it is the kind of a Bible for the basic preparation of JEE. Okay, then there are multiple foreign author books also which we are going to suggest you in the upcoming upcoming events. So basically and if you are like, there are multiple great books also, Irodov, Krotov, but they are very high level books. I do not personally suggest them. So this is the thing. The second question is being asked is that, sir, how a student will balance JEE as well as board exam? Now this is the most prompted question, most widely asked question. Sir, how we will manage JEE as well as board? First of all, let me tell you one important thing, guys. See, the preparation for JEE and preparation of board, they are all in the same stream. Okay, but the kind of approach which is being required for both the exams is different. In board is basically subjective ability test. That means how well you can write, how well you can present the things, how systematically you can express your views, whatever little knowledge you are having, how systematically you can express it on the sheet of the paper. But rather otherwise in the contrast, JEE is all about your objective approach and your IQ level. See how JEE never tests you on your subjective approach. It only tests you on your objective approach. You can scribble down anything in any format. You just have to find the answer. So let me tell you one important thing. Both things go hand in hand. Syllabus is completely same. Syllabus is not different. So this is the benefit. So if you are going to prepare for JEE in a very good manner, sincerely, okay, then boards are simultaneously at the back of the hand. You will get prepared for the boards. Okay, so basically just you have to develop one important thing. You have to develop the writing practice. All the concepts which are being taught which are being required for the board exams are already highly intensively covered in the JEE preparation. The student who is being preparing for JEE in a very high manner, very good manner, very intensified manner can never underperform in board exam. If he is serious, he just have to develop his writing practices. Okay, so we also guide the student in all these formats so that a student develops a very wholesome approach for his JEE preparation, as well as he can outperform in a board exam also. Okay, now discussing about we do not throw the dart in the blind. Okay, we just proper segregates each and everything, every marking scheme, how the JEE ranks are formed. There is a particular analysis of the JEE ranks. See, it is being written for the 100 percentile score, the rank is 1, and where are for the 100 percentile, what are the marks required. So these are the marks range, everything is written. So we already analyze the things. See, if a student last time scored 96 percentile or 93 percentile or 90 percentile, so what would be his marks? See, if he has scored 277 marks, then he has to move to 300 marks, he has to jump to 30, 40, 50 marks. So what kind of strategy is being required, what he should not do, and what actually he should do, so that he can boost up his marks by 30%, 20%, 35%. That would be much enough. Okay, so I'm sorry. So all these things are being discussed properly, so that a wholesome guidance can be, a wholesome advice can be provided to a student according to his or her customized needs. Okay, so this is the basic analysis of the JEE ranks. And now coming bottling down to the basic thing, the fundamental thing, the syllabus. You can just see the syllabus of 11th class written over here. So these are the basic major chapters over here. And let me tell you, you can just match the NCERT. NCERT is also having all the syllabus. So it's a benefit. All the chapters are being covered in an extremely high manner, extremely consolidated manner, extremely conceptual manner. Nothing is being missed, nothing is being overpassed, everything is being taught properly and with system. Okay, and just you have to do what? You have to just board down. You just have to board down on the train and you just have to travel properly. That's it. Okay. Okay, this is the 12th and this is the 12th syllabus. This is the complete syllabus of 12th class. All the syllabus is being properly taught in the JEE classes. That's great. Now moving ahead, how to prepare. So there are basically 4 areas for your preparation. Always remember what are the major consolidated 4 areas. First of all the complete preparation goes and bottles down to your classroom participation. If you are not participating in the class, then may it be the best lecture in the world, but you will not get benefit from it, because your participation is most important. If you are regular, if you are extremely sincere about, and even if you are not making notes, and even if on the basis of your IQ you are performing well on your exams, but you are not maintaining notes, at the end of the day the pressure would be extremely high. And it is possible that you may not be able to revise the important things which are being taught you in the class, because you have not maintained the record of it. And it's not easy to understand others' notes as compared to your own notes. That is the thing. So notes making is one of the most important thing. You have to well maintain properly all the notes. Third important thing is drilling through the subject. That goes through hand in hand with the teacher and faculty and the students in the class. Extreme drilling, extreme heating things are done, and everything is being well maintained. Okay, fourth important thing is then all the things are okay in their place, but until and unless their evaluation is properly done, things does not go well. So evaluation is also very important. Whatever you are doing, it should be evaluated in a periodic manner, weekly manner, monthly manner, so that you should keep on getting your analysis that where I am going, where I am heading towards, or whether I need to stop or analyze everything. Things are done. So let's discuss each and every step by step. Classroom participation consists of a few important things. These are the basic golden tips. Never miss a lecture, my dear students. Always go prepared for the lecture. You should always keep on revising the thing. Today, whatever the lecture you have been told, you have to go home, you have to revise the things and then come back. Then see the kind of energy which you feel in the class. Then feel the kind of the push which you feel towards your final goal. That's the important thing. The second, third thing, try to apply parallel thinking continuously. You have to use parallel thinking method, which means you also have to think. You just don't have to become a follower. You just have to become a thinker also. Continuously you have to ask question, you have to interact with the teacher, you have to just stop teacher, why this has happened, why this will take place. Every doubt should be cleared in the class. That should be the major thing. Second important thing is notes making. Tips of good notes, underline important line, use mapping, charting, and use space between the notes. Notes must be divided. These are basic things which we all know, but we do not follow. But during your JEE preparation, it's extremely important to make all the notes on your copies so that nothing important gets missed. Is that clear? So these are the major important things. You can just use major methods such as mapping, charting, or tabular methods, which you can actually use. Okay, my dear students. So moving ahead, the third thing is drilling through every concept. See, majorly the drilling is being done through the faculty from which you are being getting taught, and the drilling, it is in the class, but actual drilling happens at home, at the night when you are sleeping and you think that the teacher has taught this concept and why this concept has not attacked me in the same manner that teacher was teaching. That happens when the proper drilling comes. So basically use standard source. You have to use all the standard reference material books which will be told to you. You have to maintain a record of difficult question. This is the most important thing, because difficult question actually provides you approach to deal with the things. Okay, JEE is all about dealing with the unknown concept with the known concept, dealing with the unknown situation in the known concept. So these are the basic things. You have to all maintain the record of everything. Develop a habit of judging the question. This basically comes over a time of experience. This basically comes over a time of regularly time frame. Okay, now moving ahead, the fourth part is evaluation or error analysis. This is not your part, but first it is the part of the organization or the Extramarks. So we will make you evaluate in the most precise manner, in the most accurate manner. We will give you everything. Proper evaluation will be given. Strategies will be provided to you by our counselors and academic experts and faculties for the further improvement. Okay, now third important thing is planned hard work. We will provide you a proper pedagogy. We will provide you a proper strategy so that you can go ahead, you can boost up your performance, and you can, sometimes we get demotivated, we get a little bit down, but everything you have access, 24 hours access to our counselors, academic experts, so that they can get back to you, you can get back to them. It's a two-way process and you should be always planned. Okay, now this is all about your JEE orientation physics. So my dear students, let me end the whole process with the single thing that these 2 years are going to be the most crucial years of your life, and they have been the crucial years for every student, even for us, even for everyone. 2 years are very crucial if you have chosen the JEE stream. We are willing to prepare for JEE exam, and let me tell you, JEE exam is not tough. It is tough up to an extent, but it needs a systematic approach. It needs a proper nourishment. It needs a proper development of your brain, nurturing of your brain, along with the hand in hand of the faculty. Okay, so we at Extramarks are extremely passionate. We at Extramarks are extremely vigorous to provide you that kind of punch and that kind of expertise in our content and in our process and in our expertise, so that you should be nurtured in the best form you can be. Okay, and this is the moment which you have, where you have to choose your mentor. If you do not have your mentor, you will be just like vague way. You will not be able to go anywhere. So you have to have a mentor. May it be anything, but you have to choose a mentor. And we as Extramarks, we are providing you the best mentorship which you can ever get. Okay, so I sincerely end from here. I hope you must have got something valuable from this session. Thank you so much, my dear students.